Some people use XPunch just to track time on tasks. Other people's requirements are a bit more robust and they must juggle working on projects with clients. To set the context for this, let's hear from Missy at Dog Design.
Hi, and thanks for having us on XPunch. Here at Dog Design, we manufacture paper and cardboard solutions. So, you asked for 3 clients that we have and 3 projects we're working on for each of those clients. Well, we've partnered with Unilever to provide them with 2 types of labels, as well as work on a project called Clean It. Another client is McDonald's with its Try a Fry project, Monopoly cards, and Google Smoothies. And finally, we're pleased to work with UPS as a client on 3 different projects: the Jewel Box, the Rugged Box, and the Export Box.
In this video, we're going to describe how to create projects and how to optionally associate those tasks with clients. In other words, we're going to set up XPunch to meet Missy's client and project requirements. By the time we have finished, we will have set up her 3 clients and 3 projects for each of those clients. If you stay around, we'll even show ourselves using tasks to punch in to the projects, along with some advanced tricks for associating tasks to projects. We start by navigating to the configuration view. Now, some things may have changed since the time this recording was made. However, the general sense will remain the same. What we're about to do is create the 9 projects for Dog Design, and as we go along, we'll create the clients at the same time. Let's begin by clicking on the Projects card. From there, we'll find the Add Fast Action button on the screen and click on it. Again, it may have moved location, and while we may not be rewarded with a doggy treat, we are rewarded with a Create Project dialog. We'll enter the name of our first project. You may recall that it was the dish soap label project for Unilever. Next, we'll click into the client field and choose Unilever from the list of clients. But wait, it's not in the list. That's because this is the first time we're using this client. We'll just click on the Create icon, enter the client's name, and click Create. The client is added to our list of clients, and in the future, when we click on this field, we will be able to choose it from our list of clients. There will be no need to create the client each time we create a new project. To prove this, let's finish creating our dish soap label project and add another Unilever project. We'll click on the Create button and we see the project added to our list of projects. You may recall another Unilever project was the Clean It campaign. We're going to add this project, only this time we do not need to create Unilever as a client. They now exist. So we can just select them from the list of clients. Now, to hurry things along, we're going to create the rest of our projects, creating clients as necessary in post-production. Great. So we see in our projects view that we've created our 9 projects and that they're associated with our 3 clients. We're not done just yet. We want to define which tasks can be used with a project. If you want certain tasks to be used with projects, you must let XPunch know within the task itself. Let's take a look at this in detail. We're going to navigate over to the Tasks view and select a task that we would like workers to be able to use with a project. Let's select this task, Meeting. We're all too familiar with endless hours in meetings. We're rewarded with the task dialog and we want to edit it. We will click on the Edit pencil. Now, what we want to do is change the status of this task to one that will allow it to be associated with projects. To do this, we will click on the Projects toggle switch. We will click on the switch and it will change its status. We click on Update to confirm our choice. Now, when we use this task to punch in, we have the option of choosing a project. Let's choose to be in on a meeting concerning the Google Smoothie project, namely because I'm curious to see what sort of color that type of smoothie might be. To summarize, we've just learned how to create projects and associate them with a client, and we've learned how to open up a task so that it can be associated with one or more projects. So that's it. We're done. Only we're not. You can stop the video now if you'd like, or you can stick around for some advanced features on tasks. Or perhaps you enjoy my melodic voice. As a bonus feature, let's suppose that you have a task that you insist your workers associate with a project. We can do that. Let's return back to the Tasks view. Here, we're going to choose the Telcon task. Telcon, short for telephone conversation. We don't want workers to be able to choose this task without also choosing a project. As before, we will edit the task and we will choose the Linked to Projects toggle switch. Except this time, we will also choose the Project Selection is Required switch as well. This will force our workers to choose a project. They will no longer be able to punch in using this task without also choosing a project. Now, what if we wanted to limit which projects our workers could choose for this task? We can do that too. We can click into the Projects field and choose which projects this task is eligible for. Now, when workers choose this task, it will only work for the specific projects that we mention here. Now, someone with a lot of questions might ask, yes, but what if we wanted to associate a task with a client instead? Maybe our group doesn't have the concept of projects, just clients. What do we do? Well, we can handle that situation too. In the exact same way that you can associate tasks with projects, you can do the same with clients. Here, we will make sure that the Linked to Projects toggle switch is not selected, and then we will select Linked to Clients. And there you have it. I don't think it's possible to ask any more questions about setting up tasks to work with projects and clients, but if I'm wrong, be sure to reach out to us on the XPunch knowledge base. Oh, and by the way, the color of that smoothie? It was red, and it was available for a limited time only in San Francisco.